So I just graduated college. Woo! And because I recently graduated, I decided to share another little story. Only it's about college, but more so about a teacher I had, or professor. But honestly, I just call them teachers. Now, in college, you get different types of teachers. You get the ones that question why you are here. And I kid you not, I had one teacher that questioned our existence as a whole, like, why are there humans? And made us really wonder where humanity is going.
Everybody's like, with a corn on a drill.
And is this going to be the end of us? Short answer yes. Humanity is fucked. But in my opinion, he was a pretty cool teacher. But some actually wondered why the fuck you were in this program, essentially telling us that when we go out into the real world, we are going to end up picking up rat shit for little to no money, and it will take us forever to finally get stable. Yay! Another type of teacher were the ones that would look at your work with disgust and then begin to slowly kill your hopes and dreams. And once they've done that, they will continue to stomp on them and then spit on you like a camel. College is great. And then you have the other 20% of the teachers that were actually pretty cool. So I had this one art teacher, and I'm just going to put him in his own little category of doesn't give a fuck about his job. And right from the start, it was the first day of class, and it was an 8 a.m. class in the dead of winter, so obviously none of us wanted to be there. I show up early like a good little student, and the teacher was, I would say, about an hour late. And the first thing he says to the class as he walks in was like, he fucking hates the Timmy's line. And hope he doesn't offend anyone with his swearing. Now, we're a bunch of students ranging between 18 to early 20s, so we just don't give a fuck. The second time I go to his class, for some reason he seemed a little irritated and he was getting a little angry at the program and the class. Not the students, but the class itself. And he was saying stuff like they were giving us the cheap shit and being in this class made no fucking sense. Those were his actual words, not mine. And with that being said, he proceeded to walk around the room, and I kid you not, he would pick up random students' art that was left in the room by actual art students and begins to fucking roast them. Like, there was this one picture of Squidward, or this one painting of Squidward, and he just looked at it like he was like, did a 5-year-old make this? It looked like complete shit, and the painting made no sense at all. And to be fair, I totally agreed with him. The painting of Squidward made no sense at all. Like, it was just fucking weird. And so after a while, it starts to get boring because he's just saying the same shit over and over, and he realized that the class is getting bored of it now. And then he just straight up told our class that his ex-wife is a bitch and that he was going through a divorce. What? That literally came out of nowhere. It was whatever, but most of us didn't really know how to respond besides just making awkward laughs. Like, yeah, those ex-wives, they're real bitches, huh? Haha. Ah. So anyway, I could tell that this class was a complete joke, and I just sort of stopped showing up. Plus, I don't really do mornings. Throughout the entire semester, I probably only showed up to maybe 5 classes. Oh no, Brady! What about your grade? Yeah, no, I was failing that class so bad. So within the last 2 weeks of class, I did some major assignments to help bring up my grade, but even that wasn't enough to pass me. So on the last day of class, it was myself and my friend doing catch-up assignments. The teacher looked at my figure drawings and bashed on them and asked if I had anything else to show him. That was sort of my last hope, and I just kind of shook my head no. He felt a little bad and told me that there was some extra assignments that I could do and he would pass me. Only one problem. They were up in his office, which is also a classroom. So I go upstairs to fetch the assignments when I noticed that the door was locked. So I knocked on the door and I heard a voice on the other side. I'm sorry, you can't come in. Okay, I just need to get an assignment in a drawer. You can't come in. There is a model. okay, well, since I can't go in, could you get me the assignment for me? And sorry, you can't come in. At this point, I'm just stressed out and I just yelled out, seriously? And then I heard her mocking my voice on the other side. And I was already pissed off, but I didn't exactly retaliate. Like, I didn't yell anymore, but I was just pissed off and I just stormed back to the classroom. Stupid bitch. So, back in the classroom, I sat quietly at my desk, and the teacher asked if I was able to get the assignments. And I told him there was a model. The final class was ready to end in 10 minutes, and within those 10 minutes, he was making me feel like absolute shit. I was on the verge of tears, and as he told me that I was going to fail and bringing me down, and my friend was just sitting by watching this happen too until he offered me to complete the assignments by Friday. He wasn't giving this chance to anyone else, and he made that very clear and told me not to screw it up. The following 2 days, I worked my little butt off. Granted, I'm not the best drawer around, but I'm better than most people in my class and possibly program for that matter. I drew everything, made the deadline, go up to his office on Friday, and he just glances at my work. Like, he flipped through it like it was a flip book and said, okay, I passed. Holy shit, I fucking did it. Then the week we got our grades, and I got a 95 in that class, while my friend who actually showed up to every class got an 80. I don't know how I went from pretty much a 39 to a 95 grade in 2 days, but I did it, and hey, I'm not complaining. So that was the story of how I pretty much bullshitted my way through art class. Hope you liked it, and please like and subscribe because it just makes my little day, and it makes me happy. Okay? Boy! Funny thing too, I was getting complimented on how well I did that semester. Little do they know.